Mr. Jack Saint, there's something wrong with the left. Supposedly the left is a pushback to the nonsense of the right. But from my position, the left is just the opposite side of the same misandric coin. You're just guys fighting each other for female approval. I mean, you talk about these white guys with tiki torches, but young men, where are they going to go to anyway? The left has pushed them out. You pander to the girls and the feminists. You pander to the people that say men are garbage. So what are these guys going to do? They can't change who they are. They can't change their sex. They want to be respected, just like you. Which makes me wonder why, when the guys like you on the left pander these feminists and these women, and actually want to sacrifice other men for it, what makes you think you're immune? What is it about you that thinks, well, I'm going to back all this anti-male garbage, but it's not going to affect me personally? You see, this is a guy this is the mindset, that is, of just saying, well, rather than be equal to the girls, I'd rather just admit that I'm not equal to the girls and throw other guys under the bus, hoping I'll get the best slave treatment of them all. Here's a case in point. You have a video tearing apart Mauler. Not everyone knows who Mauler is, but you and I know who he is, so that's good enough for this conversation. This guy Mauler is critiquing the Last Jedi, and you can see all these holes in his thinking. What's pretty obvious why. The only thing he should actually say about The Last Jedi is that it's feminist garbage, where the girls are coming to something that the guys like, and since they don't like it, they feel free to crap on it. That's what it is. That's why Luke Skywalker is turned into a disgusting old man. It's girls shitting on the guys. And Mauler, he can't come out and say this. He can't admit he's a victim like you and me. Because that's what we are. We're victims when we're shit on just because we were born male. And that's what's going on here. See, he's got a strong man, narrative it. He's got to put this narrative where he says, well, it's really just about the quality of the movie. That's all that matters. It doesn't, which of course is nonsense. They can make a great movie that shits all over men. I'll have nothing to do with it, sir, because I have self-respect. And frankly, from what I see from the left and the right, neither of you guys have that. So because this Mauler character wants to pander to women just like you, he could never admit what this is about. This movie is garbage because it's been torn apart in the most vital areas, which is something that boys and men love. And that's what's happened here. And you, sir, can't admit that when you're pushing back against this, what you're really doing is trying to push him over a cliff and say, girls, I'm the better man. If you're going to sacrifice someone or decide to tear into someone, hashtag this guy, not me. That's what you can't admit. How would you look in the mirror in the morning at your face if you admitted that these movies are all about tearing into guys and you're a guy? You're not escaping it. And this is what infuriates me. Guys like you, who should know better. You're supposed to be that kind of guy who doesn't put up a tough man facade and say, no, I'm here to stand up for what's right. This isn't right. But you guys pander to the girls and you enable the feminist. And so you see all these shit movies coming out, and guys don't protest them. You see, you could make a great movie, like I say, and I'll drive this point home. I wouldn't go to it if it was shitting on me because I'm a man, and that's what these movies are. That's what this Captain Marvel movie is going to be about. That's what The Last Jedi was about. Like I say, these young guys, these guys you showed with the tiki torches, these guys, they left the left because there was nothing there for them. Guys are running to the right now. They're doing whatever they can. They're so desperate because the left is trying to sacrifice them. And the guys in the left, all you are the ones who think, well, if I can sacrifice enough of these guys, it won't be me. I mean, talk about a slave mentality. The only difference I see between the left and right is that the left guys on the left are willing to come to the girls and say, flagellate themselves and say, yes, I'm a bad guy because I was born a guy. Please be good to me. And the guys on the right also want to pander to the girls, but they can't admit ever that they have some kind of weakness. So they put on this front while doing the same thing, trying to destroy you, hoping the girls would come to them. That's all this is. And both of you fail miserably. Because women do not respect men. I'm sorry, they just don't. So if you want to fight the right, offer young men something worthwhile. Offer them some self-respect and something for them to reach for. And that's not to pander to the opposite sex. I'm sorry, sir, that's off the table now. It can't be done. Now, hopefully, you can hear this and think things through. Thank you.